Welcome back, bookish friends. Today we are delving into the world of dark academia. It is that time of year, like the back to school season. And so I'm going to go over some of the dark academia books that are being released this fall. For anyone new to the subgenre of dark academia, it is a subgenre that blends the love of classic literature, academic obsession, and moody aesthetics. And there's often themes of mystery, morality, demic elitism, and these are often set in universities or elite boarding schools. And this fall is absolutely packed. There are 12 releases that I found that are coming out, so let's jump into it. Our first book released last week on August 19th, and that is Murder by the Book by Amie Schaumberg. The premise is a small college town is rattled by a series of murders, but each one is carefully staged to mimic a death in a classic literature, so think Shakespeare's Ophelia. And the person caught in the middle of this is a professor named Emma, and she's going to be trying to figure out why all of this is occurring. That brings us on to the second release, and this is probably the most hyped release. This comes out August 26th, or tomorrow, if you're seeing this the day this is posted, and this is Katabasis by R.F. Kuang, who is already known for her huge dark academia hit Babel. And this follows two graduate students who descend into hell to try to save their mentor. This is being billed as Greek tragedy meets MFA student meltdowns, and it sounds very intriguing. Then on September 2nd, we have a YA dark academia release titled When We Are Monsters by Jennifer Niven. This one is set at an elite boarding school, which I personally love. And there are 8 students chosen for a very exclusive storybook workshop. And their mentor ends up showing up dead. And it's going to be about these 8 students figuring out the who did it and the why did it. Then on September 9th, we have The Bells by Lacey in Dunham. This one takes us back to an all-girls college set in the 1950s. This one is supposed to explore themes of tradition and sisterhood while also delving into sinister campus rituals. And this one is giving a kind of isolated environment feel from the descriptions that are out so far. Next, we have another hyped release on September 23rd, we have a sequel, and this is We Love You, Bunny from Mona. And this is the sequel to her Bunny story, which I believe follows a clique of girls and is horror / thriller adjacent. I have not read Bunny, but it is on my list. But I do believe you have to read Bunny to read the sequel without being spoiled. On that same day, we have another release, and this is Spellcaster by Jaymin Eve. And this is a magical school story, which again, I also love, involving secrets, a powerful magic system with mystery and intrigue. It sounds like the perfect fall read. Now into October, on October 7th, Secrets of the Blue Hen Girls by Rowana Miller is coming out. This has a bit of like a supernatural occult feel to a mystery setup, and this has a secret society with Gothic vibes. On October 7th is a very big release day because we have 2 other books. The next one is Savage Bloons by S.T. Gibson. And this is an academic setting that mixes with plant magic. So another fantasy dark academia read. And the idea of sinister botany just tickles my fancy. The next one releasing on October 7th is Higher Magic by Courtney Floyd. And this is a magic graduate school. And our protagonist, Dorothy, is trying to salvage her dissertation that she's doing in digimancy, which I haven't heard of in fantasy before. So this is going to be intriguing for me. And we follow Dorothy, who is just trying to get through and salvage her dissertation. Their sudden disappearing, academic anxiety, and it's the setup for all the spooky and fall vibes. Moving on to October 14th, we have a Riddle of Thorns by Serena and Sasha Nuna. And this centers around an elite secret society and secretive puzzles. And so there should be some antique libraries and riddles, which I think could make for a fun read. Another book that I've seen fairly hyped, this is going to be releasing October 21, and this is Girl Dinner by Olivia Blake. And this is a culinary dark academia featuring on eerie obsessions with food. And I believe this is going to be written in the style of like a psychological thriller, but it also might be a suspense, so we'll have to wait and see. Then nearing the end of October, on October 28th, The Library of Lost Girls by Kristen Phipps is releasing. This one is set in a haunting university library where students begin to vanish. This is giving the vibes of chilling academic dread mixed with supernatural, eerie vibes. And I love that it's being set in a library. And there you have it. Those are all the books that I'm aware of that are coming out for this fall for dark academia. And I am planning on doing another video either at the end of this week or next week regarding some of the dark academia books that were released earlier this year. If there's a dark academia book you're excited about, please leave it down below because they're definitely my fall obsession. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.